Hello, people of the internet. I'm Nick from Money City Magic, and today I'm going to show you a budget version of Temur Control for the last season of Origin Standard. Now, I'm sorry if this video kind of sucks here. I got a fan going so that my room is really cold and I can't get into my window yet, so it might sound like it's right next to me. Really sorry about that. And I know my videos have been pretty lackluster in quality just because I'm trying to get them out. You know, I've been really busy with school, things have been happening, I've been playing a lot of tennis, I am exhausted. I haven't had time to sit down and really play Magic the Gathering over the past few days, but I'm going to F&M this week. I wanted a deck to play, so I threw together Temur Control, just because I thought it'd be funny, so. I came up with some neat interactions, and I'm ready to show them to you today. And it's budget, so if you guys have these cards lying around, feel free to throw them together. I found them pretty fun over my last few hours of testing. 3 Evolving Wilds. I didn't want to play 4, mainly because green doesn't like their lands coming into play tapped. Unless, like, they're Scry lands, in that case, go nuts. So there's 3 of them, plus I'm only playing, I think, 7 basics. So 1 Evolving Wilds is approximately 2 basics, but 6 Temples in the form of 4 Abandoned, 2 Mystery. I'd go 3-3, but these are just the ones I had. And, you know, there's Scry lands. Who doesn't love Scry lands, right? Scrying is amazing. For my gain lands, I have 2 Rugged Highlands just to make red and green, and then 4 Thornwood Falls, so I can make blue and green. Plus, I can do this on turn 1 basic, turn 2 play Radical Mystic. Hyper value. 2 Yavimaya because I had them, and sometimes I just need to get a spell out there on turn 3, so this lets me do it, or like leave Dissolve up. And then the 1 Bivouac, I would run 2 of this, but I only have 1, so I've only got 1 at the moment. I'd play more. And then my basics are 3 mountains, 3 islands, and 2 forests, so I have 8 basics in here. So 1 Evolving Wilds is like 2 2/3 basics. But yeah. They're here just to let you cast your spells. And sometimes you draw them, and it's just like untap land, tap land, tap land, untap land. Now I have Dissolve mana up, or I have Burn spell up. Yeah. That was it for the lands. I believe there's 26. For creatures, we have the 4 Radical Mystic, because this is a Temur deck, and I play this in every Temur deck ever, because it's funny. It's like you can play this face down on turn 3, flip it up on turn 4. Sorry about that. I kind of yawned into the fan because my head's kind of tilted right now. But you can play it face down, flip it up, 3 mana, tap it, you got 4 mana at your disposal, and you only had to spend 2, so you went +2 on mana, and you have a 2/1 now, so. If it gets Searing Blooded, you cry, but whatever. The win conditions are 2 Prognostic Sphinx, because this thing is hard as hell to deal with. Like, you can draw 10 cards on a turn, so you always have the ability to discard and give it hexproof. Now, this is a ruling I've had come up 57 times. When the Prognostic Sphinx is tapped, you still are allowed to use its hexproof ability. All you have to do is paying the cost of discarding a card, so that Prognostic Sphinx can trigger its hexproof ability even if it's already tapped. You won Segu Mauler because, again, you can play this as a morph, they think it's Radical Mystic, they go to downfall it. You flip it up and you laugh in their face, but when they crux you, they cry. And then 2 Pearl Lake, because I play this thing in every control deck, I kind of have to. It's uncounterable, there's a lot of mana ramp, so I can get this out on turn 5, and you know, I think it's funny when I cast 6-7 and they cry. For, that was 9 creatures. 3 Defend the Earth, Fog Effect, I want to beat Mono Red, so yeah. And then for Burn, I have 4 Lightning Strike and 2 Magma Jet. I mean, with all the attacking that you're doing, it looks like this is a very aggressive version of Control. I was thinking pure blue-green, but I'm like, I could splash red because it gives me a lot of nice sideboard options and a lot of burn. So if you can get through the prog a couple of times, you can just burn them out. Or like if Pearl like Ancient hits them a couple times, they go to 4, you can say Jet, Strike, GG. So yeah. And plus Magma Jet lets you scry, so it gets you deeper into the deck to your win conditions and draw spells. So, I'm sorry I have a proxy, but play set of Dissolve because you want to counter shit. If I don't get Dissolve by Friday, I'll play 3 Dissolve and a cancel. But in all opportunity, like, you want to play Dissolve this format because Dissolve is fantastic. I'll leave the cancel there. It's not the end of the world. That's probably what I'll end up doing, 3 Dissolve and a cancel. I still think cancel is bad, by the way, but I'll probably throw in a plus rotation unless I get banner counter spells. 2 ingenuity, I want to draw cards, and an Aether Spouts because I need answers to dragons, and this is my answer to them. I draw so many cards and I scry so much that I can find this when I want it. Plus Prognostic Sphinx. This fucker lets you scry 3 when it attacks, so you can dig for it. For your draw spells in terms of sorcery speed, for Tormenting Voice, you're running a land-heavy deck, so this is not hard to just pitch an Evolving Wilds or a Mana Dork to it, and you draw 2, so that's pretty fair. And with all that discarding card spells you're casting, you can fuel 4 Treasure Cruise in your deck, because hey, 1 blue mana, draw 3 cards is pretty damn funny. And one of my Tormenting Voices is foil. I'm not a rarity horror, I just wanted to mention that because I had it. That does it for the main deck. Correct me if I'm wrong, but my main deck is 60. I count 26 land, 9 creatures, and 25 spells. So that's it for the main. We're going on to the sideboard here. Now, I built this on cards I had, plus what I thought the meta is right now. So I got the 1 Polaris Crusher for Green-White Constellation. And Mono Green Devotion since they're running Sorcerer Crucifix. To beat Siege Rhino, I have the 2 Arbor Colossus, and this also beats Stormbreath Dragon in the face. 1 Surok Dragon Claw, because you can sideboard into a monster's deck and just play this on control decks and make them cry, because it makes them have the removal spell for Surok, and that's when you have negate and whatnot to back it up. 1 Annul, because I hate Hangerback Walker. This is a really cool card that I found out at Origins. It's Aerial Volley. It deals 3 damage amongst flyers. Hornet Queen dies, Hangerback tokens die, the Thopter deck dies, because you can kill an Ornithopter with a Ghostfire Blade ability on the stack, and kill a Thopter token. Same with the 2 Destructive Revelry, but this is more for Perilous Vault decks, Encased in Ice decks, because you have a lot of big creatures they can encase. But yeah, these mostly hit on the Thopter decks of the format. This gets in 2 damage, this kills a bunch of flyers. I'm pretty happy about that. I'm running 3 Feed the Clan in my board. I want to beat Mono Red, and sometimes you can sideboard into a monster's deck or have Pro Lake out there. You gain 10 life. Mostly it's 2 mana, gain 5, counter a Firecraft. Good enough. And then last but not least, the last card in the 75 are 3 negates. Everything. This can come in against basically everything, because against Mono Red it hits their Burn, Control hits Dig Through Time, Midrange hits Abzan Charm, or it can hit a Whip of Erebos, it can hit a lot of unfair crap this format. So negate is probably the best counterspell in the format right now, in my opinion. Like, Dissolve is great, but this is just better, because you can counter so many unfair things. Ascendancies get countered, you know? Sigil gets countered. Counters all the charms. It counters things that you want to counter for 2 mana against your control matchups, your aggro matchups, and your mid-range matchups. This is the counterspell that does everything for you. So that's a 15-card sideboard with a 60-card main deck. That's a total of 75 cards. I'd love to hear your guys' thoughts on the deck in the description below. You know, this is something I threw together really fast just so that I could play something on Friday. If I don't draft, which I'm pretty bad at Origins drafts, so I'm going to get my ass handed to me, but whatever, it's fun. Anyway, I'm Nick from City Magic. Thank you guys for watching, and I'll see you guys next time with a Dark World deck profile, hopefully. Adios.